I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race 7, the first leg of the final double. It's an MR68 handicap over 1,200 metres, goes off at 16.05. The 8 runners carded, but good luck trying to narrow this down. But before we attempt to do that, let's hear from Stuart Ferry.
Yeah, he's been a little bit off form, but I mean, he's working well at home, and he seems a happy horse. So his course and distance form is not bad, and in that sort of field, he only has to put in half an effort and to be competitive.
So there we heard from Stuart Ferry, and Dees was chatting to me off air. He said for Stuart Ferry to say he's got a, what did he say?
He said if my horse puts in half an effort, he'll be effective. And I mean, Stu, he's a wonderful guy, and we know that he's doing so well with the number of horses. But he's very conservative, Graham. I mean, but for him to say that tells you what he thinks of the field. And that's what we think of the field as well, because this could be anything. I hate to say it because I like to try and narrow things down, but when it looks like a race that could produce the result of the day in a small field, and when they are betting what's a 3-1 the field, Graham, this looks like the race. I'd rather have the field in the race and then possibly try and catch a trifecta or quartet, trying to narrow down my selections.
Yeah, I know it's a tough race, but let's start with Fire Tonic, because he showed some ability when winning back-to-back races earlier this year. His last 3 runs have been a bit indifferent, but what is interesting, obviously Stuart Ferry looking to tinker, if you like. The tongue tie goes on for the first time in his career. Perhaps that'll bring about some improvement for Fire Tonic. Sean Veal has been riding up a storm. The combination with Stuart Ferry's been working well. So perhaps the 7-1 chance in the anti-post market, number 8, Fire Tonic, is the one that they most have to fear. But as you said, it's a typical MR68, 1,200 metres. I think maybe this is a kind of race where young apprentice Pillay can get off the mark, ride his first winner, takes 4 kilograms off the back of number 2, Happy Wanderer, so that carries 52.5. And when you look at the course and distance form, and generally speaking hasn't been running too badly, I would certainly elevate number 2, Happy Wanderer, near the top of my choices. But I cannot be categoric about anything in this race. I think you're quite right. It's a field race. I'll let you have the last word.
Yeah, Graham, I mean, it's a race where I'm going to take a chance on the place accumulator guys. I'm just going to go with 3 runners. I agree with Graham. The last time we picked an old man of the race, he certainly showed them some respect and manners. That was Michael Roberts' runner. Maybe this is the old guy that can give the young man his first winner in Happy Warriors. An 8-year-old, but he's still loving the game. His last start will keep you encouraged, the way he raced behind License to Thrill. And Graham could be on the mark here. Course and distance, nice low weight with number 2, Happy Wanderer. Brave Voyager from the Dennis Bosch stable. Well, as a 4-time winner, he will now and again put in a good run like he did at his penultimate start. Is he as effective on the turf as he's on the poly track? I think it's 50-50. 2 wins on the turf, 2 wins on the poly track. Rachel back in town and already in the number 1 box after that stint, and a very successful stint in that Sugar Cup. And then my 5, Buster Keaton for Andre Nel and Platinum Racing. Well done with them. In fact, well done to all the winners, Graham, on the Equus Awards. To all the winners, the equine and the human. And Master Redoubt for Mrs. Platinum was a popular winner, and I'm sure very few complaints when it comes to the stayers category.
No, I don't think there were any complaints. And yes, I endorse what you've just said. Well done to all of the winners. Crowned at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth on Thursday. A lovely function. And the winners were all well deserved. There were no controversies, so that's always a good sign. And I think everybody had a good time. So, yeah, well done to the Andre Nel team and to Sabine Plattner. Buster Keaton is one of the leading lights here as far as the market is concerned. He's been there and thereabouts, but the fact remains he's a 1-time winner from 16 starts. He's carrying 56 kilograms. His rating has been hovering around the 60 to 65 mark for a long time. Now he certainly can win a race like this. So it's up for grabs, this race, Dees. It's up for grabs. Whoever gets the run of the race, I just think from the gate number 2 with 52.5 on his back, Pellé's ridden him twice in a row now, will know what to expect. Go out, hit the front, try and make it all, and you might get away with it. But it's as I said, the race is up for grabs.
Competitive is race number 7, form update, and you'll see if this runs. Number 6, Mac Hardy, ran 11th, beaten 20 lengths by Master Bling. That was just the other day. Keep an eye if that runs or not. But race number 7, good luck.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.